is the Vanderbilt Cup, which was held from 1904 to 1910, and it was the first annual race held in the United States. It was not organized this time by a newspaper individual. Instead, it was organized by a very wealthy railroad heir or descendant, William K. Vanderbilt. So if you hear the name Vanderbilt in the United States, it's probably a family of wealth. And so it's kind of interesting. Why would someone who's going to inherit a lot of money in railroad invest in something that's going to probably lead to the demise of the railroad? Automobiles. It's quite simple. He was just trying to catch the next wave. He was trying to make some money. He really wanted to promote motorsport, but also automotive manufacturing in the United States. And so for Vanderbilt, it was very much a U.S.-focused event. It was all about enticing and increasing the development of automotive manufacturers domestically. Who sanctioned this initial event? Of course, AAA. AAA was the main sanctioner of national-level events at this time. However, one of the drawbacks of this Vanderbilt Cup, which oftentimes, for the most part, was held on public roads, was the fact that a lot of people died. A lot of spectator deaths, even the participants, and so many, very early on in the United States, were questioning if motorsport is even relevant. Should motorsport even happen? So we saw, something we still see today. People that should ban motorsport. Well, people have been wanting to ban motorsport for a long, long time. Here we see the actual Vanderbilt Cup, and so the prize that you would be awarded if you won the particular event. But let's look at a quote from William K. Vanderbilt that I really think showcases his interest in developing automotive technologies, automotive manufacturing in the United States, utilizing motorsport. But like I mentioned, in the Vanderbilt Cups, there were oftentimes casualties. And these casualties, as they're publicized in news, more and more people become, wait a minute, I'm reading about these people dying just by going to an event. Maybe we shouldn't have these. Maybe they should be banned. And so here we can see an article written in the New York Times back in 1906 about a Vanderbilt Cup in which a spectator died. So it's interesting that motorsport over time was promoted and expanded due to media, but it also, over time, led to more and more people wanting to ban the sport, as more and more people could read about people dying from just simply going and spectating in an event. You can then see the sentiment start to build, noted with this article title on the left and this cartoon on the right. On the left, both of these are from Motor Age, which at the time was a very widely circulated publication that covered, at the time, automotive manufacturing, which was pretty much the only one. So this was, at the time, a publication that people were wanting to view, people were reading, and so you can understand why and how the sentiment grew for banning motorsport at the time in the United States.